Chapter 13. On that day Jesus went out of the house and was seated by the seaside. And great numbers of people came together to him, so that he got into a boat, and the people took up their position by the sea. And he gave them teaching in the form of a story, saying, A man went out to put seed in the earth, and while he did so, some seeds were dropped by the wayside, and the birds came and took them for food, and some of the seed went among the stones, where it had not much earth, and straightway it came up because the earth was not deep, and when the sun was high, it was burned, and because it had no root it became dry and dead. And some seeds went among thorns, and the thorns came up and they had no room for growth, and some, falling on good earth, gave fruit, some 100, some 60, some 30 times as much. He who has ears, let him give ear. And the disciples came and said to him, Why do you say things to them in the form of stories? And he said to them in answer, To you is given the knowledge of the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given, because whoever has, to him will be given, and he will have more, but from him who is not, even what he has will be taken away. For this reason I put things into the form of stories, because they see without seeing, and give ear without hearing, and the sense is not clear to them. And for them the words of Isaiah have come true, though you give ear, you will not get knowledge, and seeing, you will see, but the sense will not be clear to you, for the heart of this people has become fat and their ears are slow in hearing and their eyes are shut, for fear that they might see with their eyes and give hearing with their ears and become wise in their hearts and be turned again to me, so that I might make them well. But a blessing be on your eyes, because they see, and on your ears, because they are open. For truly, I say to you that prophets and upright men had a desire to see the things which you see, and saw them not, and to have knowledge of the words which have come to your ears, and they had it not. Give ear, then, to the story of the man who put the seed in the earth. When the word of the kingdom comes to anyone, and the sense of it is not clear to him, then the evil one comes, and quickly takes away that which was put in his heart. He is the seed dropped by the wayside. And that which went on the stones, this is he who, hearing the word, straightway takes it with joy, but having no root in himself, he goes on for a time, and when trouble comes or pain, because of the word, he quickly becomes full of doubts. And that which was dropped among the thorns, this is he who has the word, and the cares of this life, and the deceits of wealth, put a stop to the growth of the word and it gives no fruit. And the seed which was put in good earth, this is he who gives ear to the word, and gets the sense of it, who gives fruit, some 100, some 60, some 30 times as much. Chapter 4. And again he was teaching by the seaside. And a very great number of people had come to him, so that he got into a boat on the sea and took his seat, and all the people were on the land by the seaside. And he gave them teaching about a number of things in the form of stories, and said to them in his teaching, Give ear, a man went out to put seed in the earth, and while he was doing it, some was dropped by the wayside, and the birds came and took it for food. And some went on the stones, where it had not much earth, and it came up straightway, because the earth was not deep, and when the sun was high, it was burned, and because it had no root, it became dry and dead. And some went among the thorns, and the thorns came up, and it had no room for growth and gave no fruit. And some, falling on good earth, gave fruit, coming up and increasing, and giving 30, 60, and 100 times as much. And he said to them, Whoever has ears, let him give ear. And when he was by himself, those who were round him with the 12 put questions to him about the purpose of the stories. And he said to them, To you is given the secret of the kingdom of God, but to those who are outside, all things are given in the form of stories, so that seeing they may see, and it will not be clear to them, and hearing it, they will not get the sense, for fear that they may be turned again to me and have forgiveness. And he said to them, If you are not clear about this story, how will you be clear about the others? The seed is the word, and these are they by the wayside, where the word is planted, and when they have given ear, the evil one comes straightway and takes away the word which has been planted in them. And in the same way, these are they who were planted on the stones, who, when the word has come to their ears, straightway take it with joy, and they have no root in themselves, but go on for a time. Then, when trouble comes or pain, because of the word, they quickly become full of doubts. And others are those planted among the thorns, these are they who have given ear to the word, and the cares of this life, and the deceits of wealth, and the desire for other things coming in, put a stop to the growth of the word, and it gives no fruit. And these are they who were planted on the good earth, such as give ear to the word, and take it into their hearts, and give fruit, 30 and 60 and 100 times as much.